It's way easier to overeat ultra-processed food. I mean, who binges on a bag of avocados? Bag of potato chips? Bag of cookies? No problem, right? These are hedonic foods. They're high in sugar, salt, and fat. They're designed to make you overeat. They're designed to activate the addiction centers in your brain. And this is not an accident, my friends. If you want to read about this, read Salt, Sugar, and Fat by Michael Moss. He talks about the very pernicious way in which the food industry has actively created taste institutes where they hire craving experts to create, quote, the bliss point of food to create heavy users. I'm not making these terms up. This is literally their own internal corporate terms. Craving experts, taste institutes, bliss point of food, heavy users like addicts. They understand the biology of this and they are after it. What this does is when you eat ultra-processed food, it doesn't actually make you feel full, and it then makes you eat more.
Mark Hyman, I absolutely love this guy. He's an OG, right, in the functional lifestyle space. What he's talking about is food is medicine. And I'm a huge believer. I'm a big proponent of treating food as medicine. And so what does that mean though? So in this video, it doesn't really say exactly what the plan would be for most people, because I get it, right? Like, so quick, life is so fast that we're fast paced, we're moving, we're getting out the house, we have to work, we have obligations. And so we're grabbing these foods on the go. And if you stop and think about it, truthfully, it requires planning. It requires a lot of discipline. It requires meal prepping. So you've got to get to the supermarket, you've got to get those healthy foods, you've got to spend a half a day prepping for a whole week's worth of food, basically. But here's my take on it. It's similar to what medication would be like. If you're on a blood pressure medication or a blood thinner, you're gonna make a plan if you leave the house or you're away to make sure you don't miss a dose. That's the same with food. We have to make sure we're not missing a dose of our healthy foods. So like if you're on the go, you're like, okay, cool. I'm gonna bring a bag of mixed nuts with me. I'm gonna grab an orange, or, I'm just gonna have a protein bar. And, if you're talking about meals, and that's a separate conversation, but prepping and having that stuff with you and bringing it along with you, you'll laugh. But when I do that, because we do it a lot, Lisa and I, my wife, she'll prep a lot of food. But when I do that, people actually admire it. It's not like a weird thing at all. If you have your lunch bag, if you have your food with you, but ultimately he's spot on about eating this junk food. You're talking about hitting on the dopamine reward centers in the brain. He said addicts. That's kind of scary stuff to think that there's actual careers and professions being built in the food industry designed to fool our brains and us become addicted to ultra processed food. So we definitely need to get ahead of this. We need to put a stop to it. I fully agree with Dr. Mark Hyman, but I want to show you guys, there's also a video I made on a healthy protein snack, just using the LiveGood complete plant-based protein, or you can use the whey-based protein, and it's an easy snack where it could give you more satiety, make you feel more full. So guys, absolutely love this video. Check out that protein smoothie snack video. Food is medicine. Let's stick to it. Whole foods, real ingredients. Let's kick these addictive foods to the curb. We got to be done with them.